Hi YouTubers, today I like to share with you another air layering I did, in which I will also try to cover some of the comments I received in earlier air layerings videos, and a few more tips which I have not included in my older videos. This air layering is done on a grape on 6th of January 2016 and it been removed and planted after 2 months. Okay, for air layering, normally you require this tools and materials: cutting blade, plant cutter, stretch film, electrical tape, clear plastic, aluminium foil, potting soil or sphagnum moss. My recommendation is to use potting soil. Okay, to start, cut and stick half of wide of electrical tape to one side of plastic film. The wide and the length of the plastic film should be selected based on how thick is the branch you want to air layer. The bigger the branch is, the bigger should be the plastic film. To prepare the soil, press and remove all the excess water from the potting soil which already you have put in water, and for easier operation, make it to ball shape. Cut around the marked place, and pull the skin off. The cutting should not be too deep, it should go only through the skin and the height is about 5 centimeters. Trim both ends and scratch the place with blade gently. This is very important step, and it should be done carefully. If you don't do this right, the root may not appear, and the tree will heal itself. The best time for air layering normally is in spring, that the plants are starting to grow rapidly. However, I have did air layering in other seasons too, and the result is good. But in spring the roots developed faster. What you should be careful is that if you do air layering in other season, then you should be careful that the air layer will not dry out from the dehydration. One main thing that could fail the air layering is how you do the cut. In scratching the skin, you should make sure that the skin carefully scratched, in order to not allow the section to repair itself. This will force the section to create roots. The other main reason for the air layer to fail is excess water. That's why we have to create a small cut under the plastic film. This will ensure to remove the excess water, yet you have to check the air layer at least after 1 month regularly, to be sure that the roots are in good health, and not started rotting. On other hand, if the roots are developed, and the air layer is not transplanted in time, the roots may rotten and die. It normally takes about 3 weeks to 1 month for the roots to start developing. In some cases even in as little as 1 month the air layer is ready to be removed and planted. It is very important that once the air layer is removed and shifted to the temporary place or pot, is kept in shade, and watered properly. That means not too much and not too less. If you excess in giving water, roots will not absorb all the water, and it will rotten. If too less water is given, then plants dies from dehydration. Once air layering is done, normally it's not needed to be watered again, just need to be checked if it's time to be transplanted. In my method, in air layering, I tried to resolve main issues in air layering. That's why I call it new method in air layering. In this method air layering can be performed in any part of the tree and in any thickness, even with very thick branches. Having said that, one can bypass all these steps and simply wrap the plastic film around the section and fill it with soil, and bypass all my steps. but if you practice the air layering you will find that my method helps a lot. That's why the whole system which I suggest makes things easier even if you don't have anybody to help you. People use several different methods, and invented different way of doing air layering. Some use plastic sleeves, some uses plastic bottles, of different sizes, some uses ready-made systems such as ball or pot-shaped system, which available commercially. And some prepare the plastic films, already filled with soil or moss, and they cut one side of it and place it in the section they want to do the air layering. In case of plastic sleeves, I find it limited for use, in smaller branch which easily can be inserted from the head of the branch. Of course if the branch is too long or have so many other side branches, then it is impossible to pass the sleeves. Air layering with plastic bottles gives you the opportunity to do the air layering in any section of the tree, but if the section which needed to be air layered is very thick, like 6 centimeters and above, then it cannot be that much easy. In regard to the ready commercially available systems in market, the issue is they are costly to compare it with this system and they are not readily available in everywhere. Now put the plastic film you prepared earlier around the place you want to air layer and stick the other side of the plastic to the other half of the tape. I will be posting new videos every week, so don't forget to subscribe. Close the down end of the plastic with electrical tape. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and share it with others. Place the soils in the plastic, and press them to create ball-type shape all around the place you want to air layer. Now, wrap it with the stretching film, tightly. Using the cutting blade, make a small cut under the plastic. This is to remove the excess water. This will prevent the roots to get rotten due to excessive water, especially in winter. Now cover it with aluminum foil. Unfortunately, the part shows how to cover the air layering with aluminum is not recorded, so I could not include it in this video. However, you can see that part in my other videos. Check the air layer periodically to see if it's time to cut and remove it. Normally it needs 45 days to 3 months, but in some cases it's ready even in 1 month. As it can be seen, air layering which been done in grape tree is ready, with lots of thin and thick roots. Cut the air layer from the bottom of the plastic, and gently remove the plastic. Be careful to not cut the roots. Okay, as you can see, some roots are started drying and turning into brown color. This is what can happen if you cut the air layer later than the time you have to do so. However, in this case, because we have plenty of roots, most probably, this air layer will survive. Now place the root ball in the pot you have prepared earlier, and gently fill it with potting soil. Press it gently and water it. I will be posting new videos every week, so don't forget to subscribe. Place the tree in covered place. Extra water may damage the roots, so be careful to water the tree carefully, depending on temperature and weather condition.